Welcome to the ArmaniTalks podcast. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this podcast, I'm helping you level up your 5 soft skills: public speaking, storytelling, social dynamics, emotional intelligence, and creativity. 5 soft skills for you to change your life forever and skyrocket your confidence along the way. In today's episode, we're entering the world of social skills, and I'm going to give you a very simple tip when you're trying to coordinate plans with someone. Let's say someone's inviting you for Friday, 3 p.m. coffee. And Friday at 3 p.m., you have work. How should you respond back? Should you just say, hey, sorry, I'm busy that day, and leave it at that? Or should you say, hey, fam, I'm actually busy on Friday, 3 p.m. How about this day instead? If you're listening to this episode, most people are going to say the latter option if I want to see the person. If I don't want to see the person, then I'm just going to say that I'm busy and leave it at that. But you want to know something? There's a large group of people out there that do want to see the person. However, they give the first response. They say, Friday, I'm going to be busy. And they never propose an alternative date to hang out. Now, the person that is initially extending the invite is going to think, okay, well, I was hoping that you give an alternate day. And if you don't, I'm starting to assume that you don't want to hang out. And even if this is not always accurate, where you're thinking, well, I thought this person who's extending the invite was going to throw out a couple of more days. I mean, this is a very honest mistake. I can 1000% agree with you in regards to that. But the point still stands. I believe if you want to hang out with someone, you should make it very easy on them to invite you to different venues, whether it be for a friendship or whether it be for a relationship. And a lot of this stuff seems very common sense like, doesn't it? I mean, if you are someone that is somewhat socially aware, this seems as though it's obvious. Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be busy Friday, clearly I'm going to tell this person of another date that I can hang out. I'm not just going to say I'm busy Friday and leave it at that. But what happens is that even if you are well-meaning, a lot of these small little things can fly over our heads. And this other person who is extending the invite just stops responding back. And you're thinking, what happened? We were having such a good talk for so long that even led to the point where he extended an invite in the first place. What went wrong? That's what went wrong. We stopped focusing on the basics. So in terms of social skills, whenever someone is hitting you up and you guys don't even have that much rapport like that, let's say it's a blind date or it's a first ever business meeting, whenever someone is building the courage to ask you to go to an event, and you want to go, by the way, it's important that even if you can't make the day that they told you about, at least propose an alternate day. By you proposing an alternate day, let's say that this person can't meet the alternate day. Now, at least this other person can tell, okay, at least I'm getting some intent from this individual. This person wants to hang out, which is why they're making it easier on me. Social skills, we don't always have to focus on the big things. Let's just focus on getting the little things right. And from there, we're going to be able to amplify our social bonds. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks podcast, and I'll catch you next time.